Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fields, and I'm back. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you do enjoy listening to the videos. I am back. It's been a while since I posted a video. I actually was encouraged, by a good brother who listened to my videos and asked me about posting. I was like, you know what, man, let me go ahead and continue to speak my piece on the sport of boxing. But I just wanted to get my thoughts on the fights over the past weekend. Starting out with that Jacobs and Rosado fight. I thought that was a very flat performance from Jacobs. I'm not too sure, if Jacobs is still hungry. I'm not. He's had a lot of good high-profile fights. He's made a lot of good money. So, you're not sure if the hunger is there still for Jacobs. Rosado definitely fought a very good fight. He boxed with Jacobs. I don't know if Jacobs expected that, but I didn't see any pop in Jacobs' punches. His footwork. I didn't see any really no counter punching. He wasn't setting anything up with a jab. I didn't see a lot from Jacobs. Definitely with that performance. He didn't show any threat to a Charlo Andrade. I thought those guys would beat Jacobs anyway, but definitely after that performance, Charlo, Andrade, those guys beat him. He might be able to beat GGG in a rematch because GGG is past it, and I didn't score the fight, but he did. That was a close fight with him and GG. He probably could have won that. Could have won either way, kind of thing. But at 168, I don't see Jacobs doing anything at 168. He can't beat Caleb. He can't beat Benavidez. I don't think he can beat Caleb Smith. What is he going to do? Rematch with Canelo? He's not going to beat Canelo. He maybe can go down to some of the lower tier guys, maybe John Ryder and lower in the ranks, but he's not going to do anything at 168 unless one of these guys move up or vacate a belt and he can fight for a vacant belt against a nobody or something like that. But Billy Joe Saunders hasn't looked that great recently either. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens and see what he does at 168. If he goes back down to fight at 160 against the likes of Charlo or Andre, get those guys going. Those still would be good fights. I would enjoy them. I would watch them. But we'll see. And then, of course, there was another good fight, the Dubois and Joyce fight. I definitely picked Daniel Dubois to win. And, I was surprised at the outcome of the fight. Not like totally surprised. Of course, this is boxing. I thought Joyce started with a great game plan from the beginning. From the very, very beginning. I saw some good work from Daniel Dubois, but probably in the second round, Joyce started to work that jab really early. So in the second round, Dubois, I saw him pick up the pace a little bit, but at the same time, by the end of the round, coming into the third, I feel like he was just kind of down. I think he felt defeated already. I think literally by the third round, he was defeated because he just had a look on his face like it's going to be a tougher night than he expected kind of thing. And Joyce that's a durable dude. He got a heck of a chin. He definitely ate some good punches from Daniel Dubois, but he kept working with that jab. He beat Daniel Dubois with a jab. That's really, at the end of the day, he, that broken eye socket, that the way his eye was looking just puffed up like that. That's all caused by the jab. All of that was caused by the jab, and I think, he would get hit with an occasional right. But at the end of the day, I think Daniel Dubois can come back. Kid's only 23 years old. Those are some fundamentals that he needs to work on in the gym, moving his head, establish his own jab. He has some counter punching. He was rolling. He has, the ability. He's been boxing, I think, since he was like 7 or 8. I think his family are boxers. I think his siblings box or something like that. So he's, boxing is in him. So those are just things that he can work on in the gym. I don't think, in a sense, he definitely did quit, but his life is more important. If he was under the impression that he could lose his eye, kind of like a Kell Brook thing, and he just decided to take a knee and move on. But he's young. Like I said, I expect him to come back. I expect him to watch this fight, learn from this fight, and still be a game changer in the heavyweight division because he can fight. He's a big kid, 6'4", what is he, like 250 pounds or something like that. So, you know, like I said, he has good power. You know, he just needs to work on some fundamentals. Like I said, I think those are things that he will go back and, you know, he may not necessarily need a new trainer, but maybe he needs, you know, another voice, just somebody that can come in and just, you know, if his trainer's not versed in certain things that Daniel needs to work on, like he definitely needs to establish just some, you know, just some simple head movement, you know, just working on just jabbing, head moving, slipping punches, going under punches, you know, counter punching. And also too, the way he was punching, like sometimes when he would lean to the left, go under Joyce's punch and then, you know, throw that left hook to the body, he just was off balance, you know. So just need to work on some you know, some center of gravity kind of thing, just work on his balance. You know, just like the boxing fundamentals, man. I mean, he's not that far off. I think like the backlash that he's getting is a bit harsh. I mean, boxing, you know, especially the fans, man. Boxing has a harsh fan base, you know, and as soon as you lose, you know, people write you off, and that's not what boxing is. I mean, if you look back to the greats, man, everybody has losses. They have losses because the greats fought each other. You know, I'm gonna make a video about just the state of boxing and just what fans really want. You know, what do you really want from these fighters? What are you really looking for in the sport of boxing? You know, what type of fan are you? But anyway, I'm gonna move on to but shout out to Joe Joyce. He fought a great game plan. That was a heck of a jab. He has a granite chin. I still think he gets beat. He gets beat by the upper echelon in the division. You know, the Furies of the world, the AJs, the Wilders of the world. But we'll see. You know, that was a good fight, and he fought well. And just moving on to of course the Tyson and Roy Jones fight. I really enjoyed that, man. That was a good production. I enjoyed the concert clips. I thought the concerts could have been just a little shorter, you know, kind of threw me off a little bit, but I enjoyed them, you know, nonetheless. It was worth my $49.99. They fought a good fight, you know, definitely. You could see that was two all-time greats. I mean, they just showed natural ability in there that, you know, you're not even seeing today. Just, you know, reflexes and, you know, seeing Tyson still having that footwork. I mean, when he was switching and hooking and you know, turning, pivoting, I'm like, wow, like look at the footwork of this man. And you saw Roy Jones, even at 51 years old, the way he was, you know, jabbing, combination punching, getting out there, no look jabs, like, you know, the classic Roy, like, it was beautiful, man. I enjoyed it. But yeah, you know, so we'll see if we see more of that. But I enjoyed it. You know, it was, you know, I wasn't checking for it like crazy in the beginning, but of course I was gonna watch it. So, you know, I'm glad I did decide to go ahead and purchase it and watch it, because, you know, my wife and I, we did enjoy ourselves. It was a great production, and the fights were good. I really enjoyed the kid. I think his name was Jermaine Ortiz. He was fighting I think the kid was like African or something like that. That was a good fight. I had never seen that kid fight. I think he was like 13-0, 7 or 8 knockouts or something like that, or he got his 8th knockout in that fight or something like that. But I'm definitely gonna be checking for him. I thought his skill set was nice. I thought he could box. You know, he could move well. He kind of showed all the things that you want to see. Obviously, we have to see you do those things against the upper echelon in the division. You know, as you begin to step up caliber, can you keep up with those things? And then, you know, a lot of other things kick in, you know, heart, just anything. You know, with boxing, it's a lot more than just having skill. You know, this is boxing, man. Anything can happen on that night. It could be anybody's night. But it was a great weekend of boxing. I definitely enjoyed all the fights that I watched. And I'm looking forward to this weekend, of course, the Danny Garcia and Spence, you know, to see how Spence comes back. You know, I'm definitely gonna be paying attention from round 1 just to see how he looks. But, you know, I think the man, you know, I think I have faith anyway that he's good, you know, and that this is his second chance, you know, to just bite down, really focus on his career, you know, focus on what's important and what he's doing here, and continue to fight for legacy. But, you know, we'll see. I may or may not put out a video for that. I'm trying to see kind of the direction, you know. I don't know if I might do just the reactions, I might do the predictions, but either way it goes, you know, definitely was able to put out a video today. And if you enjoyed it, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will continue to upload, at least right now, my reactions to the fights, you know, and some breakdowns and things like that, and just whatever else may come to mind. Definitely want to get back involved on this channel. But I do appreciate you listening. Again, this is your boy Feels, and I'm out.